Hey, so I'm going to show you how to swap, do like a head swap, or in this case we're going to do a baby swap. This is a friend of mine's image and, or two images, and I am going to show you how to do this. I'm going to give you a fair warning. I have a sinus infection and I'm on antibiotics and I should be feeling a lot better like tomorrow, but right now I'm kind of spacey and I keep sneezing and I have some hot tea that I keep drinking because of my throat. So I apologize for sounding like crap right now. Anyways, so we have these two files. I opened them up separately in Photoshop. You can see this one, everybody looks great except for the baby. And this one, the baby looks a lot better, but everybody else does not look as good as the other one. So we're going to take this baby and put it into this picture. So what I want to do is grab, using the lasso tool. No, that's not the lasso tool. Here, the lasso tool. I'm going to grab around this baby, leaving a good amount of space so that we can brush out things and brush in things using a mask, and I'll show you how I do that. But anyways, yeah, so you want to select around the head or baby, if you will. Take the move tool and move the selection on top of the other image. And I'm going to try to line this up as good as I can here. Sometimes it helps to lower the opacity of the layer so you can see underneath what's going on. You can see like everybody moved, but I think I'm going to make the baby in the selected area bigger. So I'm going to hit Control T. On a Mac, I guess it would be Command T. And then just resize this baby so that her leg is the same size as the leg underneath, and maybe a little bit smaller. Okay. It's gonna be hard because they're not lined up at all, like these kids and her face and everything, but I think like as far as a position that looks good, so I'll hit enter and drop that there. Bring this opacity back up. Then I'm gonna make a mask, and it's a white mask, so we're gonna paint with a black brush. You can hit X and that switches between black and white as your color that you're painting with. So if you paint something and then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, you can just X. It's pretty fast. I'm going to make the opacity probably about 80%, and I'm going to zoom in nice and good here. And I'm going to start painting out the stuff that I don't want. Make sure her face is good and all this is good, and get rid of this kid. Okay. That all looks good. That looks good. Alright, so you can see like there's no arm here. I want to make sure her arm is there. In here it gets kind of tight, so I'm going to make the hardness of the brush a little bit harder, and I'll leave that there, but I want to use a smaller size brush. Oops. There. Yeah, I switched it to white, so we're bringing back the layer underneath here. And then switch it back to black and paint in her hand. Down here, there's this business that looks kind of weird. Oops. Just kind of paint this in. And there. Nope. Right here. Nope. I don't know about that. All right. So that looks really good except for this. So I'll show you how I deal with that. I just want to do a double check and make sure there aren't any like extra arms, because sometimes that can happen when you do this. So it looks like everything looks good. She's got her arms. I think this is his hand, her hand, and her hand. And all right, good. No extra arms. So I'm gonna go in here and paint this out, and you'll see, like, because the baby moved, some of her head is still there, but that's okay. So just go in and get rid of as much as you can. I'm gonna leave a little bit there just so I remember to do this, what I'm about to do. I'm probably not making any sense right now. I'm sorry. I'm like half dead right now. So since I have this at 80%, like, you can see that it doesn't completely get rid of some of her hairs and stuff. Like, it's just a better, it's not so like harsh, the lines. But that looks good. So what I'm gonna do to fix this spot right here is flatten the image and use the clone tool. I'm gonna use it, I'll keep it at 80%. We'll just kind of brush in, selecting from over here and bringing it over here and brushing in here. And getting rid of all this mom's hair because it doesn't make sense there. But I suppose it could be there because that seems like it would work. Okay, so there we go. I think that looks fantastic. That was a little bit of a trickier swap because of that everybody moved. But really this would only take me maybe like 2 minutes to do, so not that big of a deal. So hopefully that helps. I can't think of anything else to say, so if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, thanks.